Paul McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined with Teofimo Lopez to take over. Teo, it's been a while. How have you been?
It's been a while.
When did we last speak? We haven't spoken in a while.
Okay. All right, touche. Teofimo, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling?
Right. I spoke to Shakur probably an hour ago here. He said he hasn't spoke to Turkey yet, but he's going to speak to him this week, and I believe you're both going to meet Turkey this week. Does this fight get done this week?
Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So I believe that, what could possibly happen is a showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I see that there's a possibility. There's higher possibility than any other fight at the moment. But, that's up to he and everyone else that's playing in the sport of game of boxing. So just wait to see.
How does that play out between you and Shakur? Because it's a great matchup of styles, but obviously a lot of people are saying that you guys kind of gel together as a style. How do you see it playing out?
I believe that it'll be a very well-rounded boxing fight. It's a full arsenals on every attribute, every avenue. Literally, stylistically, we have all the tools, and now they're all going to come together into one ring. That's a possible chance. I think that people need to definitely tune in if or when it happens.
Have you ever sparred Shakur?
Yeah, absolutely. We sparred, but we only did like 3 rounds, and it was pretty much simple. It wasn't too crazy. Yeah, but
do you take anything from that? I know it's only 3 rounds, but do you take anything out of that 3 rounds that you shared with Shakur?
It's interesting. Him, I did 3 rounds. Javante Davis, I did 3 rounds. Only those 2 guys I ever did like rounds that were so minimal, and yeah, you definitely do. You earn some type of, you leave some type of concrete scent, so to speak, like in the jungle, right? You leave your scent, pause, but you leave that aura to that fighter so that they always place in their mind eventually, So
why did you do only 3 rounds with both of them?
I think that was all they wanted. They were swapping around, so we didn't do too many rounds. Yeah, I think that he was just there preparing for his fight that week, so it was just light work.
Do you feel misunderstood in boxing at the moment? Because I feel like you're quite out there, right? You give your opinion, but sometimes people take you the wrong way. Do you feel misunderstood right now in the sport?
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. I have my opinion. You have yours. We all have an asshole. Put it together. There you go. That's all it is. Everybody's a dick.
If it's not Shakur Stevenson next, a lot of people want to see him with Ryan Garcia. At one point, you both were kind of going to Eddy Reynoso. It kind of didn't happen. What happened there? Did you share rounds with Ryan as well at that time?
No, nothing happened with the Eddy Reynoso establishment, the camp. Nothing happened. We did 1 week with them just to test out, see if this is a good fitting and good style for me. It worked out, so to speak. My father and Eddy got along very well. I think maybe it's just the position where they would be at probably didn't match. And out of respect of Eddy Reynoso, out of respect of my father, I think we just decided to go our separate ways. I wish things were probably handled a bit better. However, that's just my assessment, my opinion, my input on it. May the best man win. Canelo Crawford, this is a huge fight. But no, me and Ryan never sparred. We never faced each other. So that's another good fight in the near future.
Do you see that fight coming in the near future? Have you spoke about it? Has Turkey spoke to you about that potential fight?
Yeah, everyone's speaking on every platform, every way, every avenue. You know what I'm saying? Even from the Matchroom, from PBC, from this, from that, Golden Boy, obviously. I think that they're also not just interested; they're adamant about it. They really would like that to happen. It's a good global fight. It's a money-making fight for everyone, not just Teofimo or Ryan. But Ryan needs to come back with a good win, maybe possibly with a rematch with Rolando Romero.
We will touch on Canelo Crawford in a moment, but a lot of people in the UK want to see you face Conor Benn. You share the same manager in Keith Connolly. How possible is it that we can see that fight in the next 12 months, maybe after he does fight you back?
Hey, listen, anything is possible. I never faced anyone in the UK, never been to UK in the sense of fighting there. I've been there at the O2 Arena. Never really got to witness all of the UK and everything. It's beautiful. I love it. The people are authentic. You know what I mean? Huge boxing fans. I think, just my opinion, all right? But I think it's a little bit better than the Americans. But nevertheless,
do Do you like that matchup for you against Conor Benn?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting to. Nevertheless, I think that it's a great matchup. May the best man win, though. He has to go and do his thing with Eubank, and let's see what happens then. Let's see how he feels.
Teo, can you break down how this fight goes this weekend between Canelo and Terence Crawford? You obviously are a student of the sport. You love boxing. How do you think that goes?
I do. I'm always going to be a student of boxing. I love boxing, yes, indeed. Now, how do I see this fight playing out? Crawford, Canelo, Crawford. Black and brown is how you get down. And overall, may the best man win.
Surely you're sitting on the fence a little bit, though.
Huh?
You're sitting on the fence a little bit, aren't you?
Am I shit?
Sitting on the fence a bit.
Oh, I'm not shitting on the fans now. But I think Crawford might edge it. I think so. I think he might edge it just a little bit. 'Cause I feel like he really, really needs this. Canelo wants this. Kind of needs it. But I think Crawford is just overall needs this. But no matter what, a lot of pressure on both fighters. It could possibly go down to the weight right now. It literally could go possibly to the weigh-ins. They're having a press conference. Let's see how that plays out. Let's see how they're feeling, how confident they feel of their camps. Obviously, you heard rumors, right, this week about Crawford, his injuries. But this is what happens in boxing. You're never going to go in the ring 100%. So whether it's true or not, whether it's to provoke something, just tune in. May the best man win. And whoever it is, yeah, once in a lifetime.
I got two more questions, right? If Terence Crawford beats Canelo, is he the greatest of all time?
I wouldn't say he's the greatest of all time. I'll just say he's possibly one of the best, or if not, yeah, the best of that time, of this era. Yeah.
Last one from me. Jake Paul is going to fight against Tank Davis. Suggestions from Lamont Roach's manager, Roberto Diaz, that Tank might retire after this. Could you see that happen?
You know, I'm not Javante Tank Davis. I can't really speak for him, but in my view of it, my point of view, I would say that it's there is a chance that you just hang it up. You know, I think he spoke about it how he didn't want to box, he needed to fight. You know, he needed to box to get out of whatever position he was in. So, if you're making the money that people are rumoring about, maybe it is time for you to hang it up.
Do you like the fight?
I like the entertainment part of it. Yeah, it's funny, it's comical, it's an exhibition, so it doesn't stain nobody's record. Let's see how that goes out, let's see how it plays.
Teofimo against Jake Paul next?
Teofimo versus Jake Paul. I don't think Jake Paul is interested in losing to Teofimo.
Teofimo Lopez, appreciate your time. Fight you, bro.